Sports Office has a soccer flavor to it. Today we're talking with one of the best, UNM's own Devon Sandoval. You guys, Global Soccer team, #1 in the nation last year and then nationally ranked this year, all the way up to the Sweet 16 round of the NCAA tournament, and you're a big part of that. What's next, man? I guess I should say that right away. What's next, because people don't get to see you anymore.
I've been training now, getting ready for the MLS Combine, and then I'm going to be in the draft, and then we'll see what happens from then. Hopefully I'll get picked up by a team and then, get a chance at the next level. So.
What are you hearing? I mean, like MLS draft coming up, and what are you hearing? Are you getting calls and stuff like that at different teams?
I've mainly just been talking to agents and trying to figure out who I'm going to go with, and that's kind of the next step, and then from there they'll do all the business stuff, and we'll see what happens. So.
Now, do you have a preference of a team, or is it just a lifelong dream? Like, hey, man, I just want to get in.
I want to go whichever team will give me the best opportunity, to play and to be the best I can be. So it doesn't really matter. I just want to play.
And when we're talking about this year, there's something that's going on right now, the Mac Herman Trophy, and you're up for that thing, like as a semifinalist. And what is it, nerve-wracking, or what is that? What is that whole process like when you're waiting and people are voting for you? What is that like?
I mean, it's just been amazing seeing all the support. How many people have been voting for me around the state and the community. It's just been awesome. It's just been like the icing on top of the cake for me, because it's already been successful, or my time here was pretty successful, so it just tops it off, and I couldn't be happier.
Now, as far as that Mac Herman Trophy goes, that's the best honor in college soccer. So let's say you win. What's the reaction?
I'll be in shock. I don't even know how I'd react, but I think I'd be speechless. I'm speechless thinking about it, but we'll see. We'll see.
Are you like, I asked you if you had anxiety about it. The reason I'm asking you if you had anxiety is because it's just something that's hanging over your head until it's done, and you go back and you check the voting and all that. Have you guys been keeping tabs on everything? And
yeah, I mean, because I started off early on, everybody started getting a lot of votes, and I was in second to last, and then recently people have just been voting a lot, and I'm in third now, so it's just cool seeing all the support. But I'm not really nervous about it. It's just an honor to be considered for that, so I'm happy.
Okay, and just talk about the season a little bit. You guys handled everybody, but the Air Force, man, what was it about the Falcons that just you guys couldn't?
I have no idea. I wish I knew the answer to that, but I think we should have won twice. We were in the lead twice, and just couldn't close it out. Didn't take advantage of our opportunities, and we let them hang in the game. And that's what happens if you don't capitalize your opportunities. You get punished. Right. So I think that's what happened.
And Fishbine's got that thing going as a program, because you've been there all these years. You got a chance to see it pick up and grow. Mm-hmm. How do you like the program, and how much of an honor is it to be a Lobo soccer player?
I mean, it's a dream come true, because I grew up here and watched them since I was a little kid, and then to see them in 04 and 05 when they really were good, and then to be a part of a team that had a lot of success, it's a dream come true, and I couldn't be happier with my experience here.
And as far as your experience here, we talked about the next level right at the beginning, and I didn't ask you about how they plan. How do you think they would use you in Major League Soccer if you would stay in your same position? Where do you think you'd be used?
I think I'd be used the same position, like a forward, a hold-up forward, pretty big, and I use my size and strength to my advantage a lot. So I think that's what teams would definitely use me for.
And do you give yourself a time period? Like when you get drafted and all that, how long do you want to be in the league? And are you one of those guys who want to travel the world playing? And like some basketball players and football players, they do all kind of different things. guy might go to Canadian Football League and football, basketball player might go overseas. Are you one of those guys who want to take the career as far as you can?
I mean, yeah, I want to make a career out of it, and see how far I can go. And if that takes me overseas or in another country, then I'm definitely up for that. But we'll see. Got to take it one step at a time, and got to succeed at the next level first, and then see what happens from there.
Lobos moving to a new conference next year. Mountain Pacific Sports Federation saying bye-bye to them. And when that happened, were you like, oh man, I wanted to get a chance to play in that new conference, or how do you feel about that?
Nah, I'm pretty jealous of the guys because that's one of the best conferences in the country, and that's something that hurt us the past few years is our strength of schedule, and now there's no excuses.
Conference USA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So now there's no excuses for us to get bad seeds unless we don't win games, because if we can win in that conference, then, or if they can win in that conference,
yeah,
then they should be seated higher in the tournament, and it should be good.
Best memories that you're gonna take being a Lobo?
Probably playing at home against Duke. That was probably number one. Just playing in front of the fans, and anytime I got to play at home, it's a good memory. Being able to play in front of my family and friends, it's a dream come true.
You all had some different things, like you brought that Duke game up. I was thinking about NCAA games where you guys are like, it gets a little chippy out there, and you,
yeah.
You and Victor and all you guys, a couple of suspensions and stuff like that. You guys being a little enforcers out there. Is it one of those type of deals, like where when somebody come into your house, or even you go in their house, you just can't be disrespected on the field?
Yeah, I mean, anytime we play at home, like we say we don't lose at home, and that, I think that shows with the way we play. And even when we go away, we want to win. We wanted to win, of course, and we did whatever we could, but
right. And then that last game, what do you think was the last game against Connecticut? You're at their place. You got a chance to win.
Yeah.
And was it one of those things that just slipped away?
I think so. I mean, we were up 1-0, and we had a couple chances in the second half that could have gone either way. If we would have put them away, then I think we would have definitely won. But we definitely let them hang in the game, and we don't have anybody to blame but ourselves. So it was definitely a rough game to lose. But I'm looking back on my experience here, or my time, it was a success. So I'm happy.
Okay, and then you played when you were in high school. You played for Hirschman, right? Were you at Monsanto or El Dorado?
No, I was at El Dorado. I played for Walt.
Wachowski.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. So when you looking back on that time and becoming a Lobo, are you surprised about how fast everything?
Yeah. I mean, it feels like yesterday I was like a freshman in high school, and I made varsity, and I felt like that was a big deal. And then now.
Now you're up for the Mac Herman Trophy.
Yeah. So it's crazy how fast it's gone, but I'm excited for the next step.
And you've been humble about it. Do you thinking that well, you should know this is a life lesson, humility, and it keeps you where you're able to prosper. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely try to be the most humble I can be, and because it could be taken away in a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for everything that I've been given, or every opportunity I've had, and I thank my family, I thank God, and thank everybody involved in my life, and my girlfriend. Thank UNM, and it's been amazing, and hopefully I can keep it going for a bit longer.
Are you going to be one of those guys in the green room at the MLS draft?
In the what?
Green room. Are you going to actually go to the draft stage?
I don't know yet. We'll see. Depends. I mean, if I win the award, then I'll definitely be there. But we'll see. I think it'd be kind of nice to be here with my family and everybody when the draft happens. But I don't know.
What would you say to Lobo, as we get ready to get out of here? What would you say to Lobo fans as far as to encourage them to get on the line and support you, man?
Just it means the world to me. Like every vote, really, because I couldn't do it with all the support of the Lobo fans and Lobo community, and they've always treated me great, and I'm extremely thankful for that. So, you know, that's pretty much it. Just thank them all for everything they've done for me. But, yeah.
All right, you heard it. Devon Sandoval. I'm Van Tate, Robert Pugsley behind the camera. Until next time.